Marty Schnapf, and I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Los Angeles.
My name is Aanrud. I live in Los Angeles.
I work in all different mediums from painting to sculpture, and for this installation we'll make a video installation.
My name is Jon-Paul Villegas. I'm from Los Angeles. Been an artist for about 15 years. In addition to being a sculptor, my work in general tends to grow out of a practice involving accumulation. I tend to inhabit a space for a period of time, whether it be for, in this case, about a month, or in other cases, several years. So my studio practice, essentially a stretched out version of what I'm doing here, which is essentially accumulating materials that speak to me for whatever reason.
I was painting for a number of years, and then I found a rug that my grandmother had made in this fashion and this method, and so it kind of inspired this. Lately I've been doing more figurative things, so I thought I would try to locate some scenes that I've experienced in Taiwan. A lot of them are from Jali, a couple are from just traveling around. I weave that drawing, and then the last step is painting to sort of incorporate paint into the design.
This work is called A Traveler's Notes, and the idea is that you'll see these videos and projections that have to do with the wind. And even the sculpture itself is designed to kind of look like the wind moving through space, or look like it's been tossed by the wind a little bit. The idea is that you're hearing a voice, you'll hear a voice that is speaking about the afterlife. And in the afterlife, the first thing that she is told is that all that is left is the wind. And she has to then try to understand what that means. And so she pursues the wind. It's really just a chance for me to try to actually talk about what it's like to be a traveler and to be in a place that is new, where everything is different and where you don't completely understand your experiences, but you see that they're beautiful somehow. And so I'm translating that through the idea of the afterlife.
So when I actually make a piece, it's important to me to have the sculpture be non-specific. I like to allude to a narrative or a history, but I find it very disappointing when they sort of collapse into a specific meaning. The idea is that there is a sense of the history of the production of the object that's eventually attached to the object.
The triangles are a little bit of a play off of the architecture here, and they'll be hung in the space in an arrangement where they'll be hanging from the ceiling, and also that will allow for the light to come through, so you'll be able to see through the pieces more. This burlap is kind of a looser weave, so it allows you to see through it. I can flip these over at a certain point, but you get to see both sides. It's definitely like, I don't know, before this opportunity came up, hadn't really known a lot about Taiwan. So it's also interesting, I wasn't sure. I haven't been in Asia at all. I've traveled quite a bit, but not in this part of the world. So it really opens up a whole different culture.
It's part of a cultural exchange that Yvette Gallis was helping to together, called Round Trip Ticket. The details of it are unclear to me, like how that's working with Los Angeles. Yvette would have a better idea.
I actually found out about this program initially because the previous group of Taiwanese artists who came to Los Angeles visited my studio, and we talked about work that I was doing in Los Angeles, and it was just a field trip for them, just to see some artist studios. But then they told me about this program, and I'm excited now that I've seen this to be back in Los Angeles again and to welcome the artists from Taiwan.